Yo, what's up guys, the Insane Game Freak here. As you can see, I'm on Crunchyroll. I figured since today marked the day of Crunchyroll's new manga service, as you see here, I figured it'd be a good time to actually, just kind of do a little overview of it, just to explain how this is going to work and how everything works. Now, they have this little section here, which I'll, for the most part, be reading off of, but I'll leave in the description for you guys to figure out. Okay, so the manga service is pretty much like a partnership with Kodansha. Kodansha has the rights to I think all of these series, I believe. But anyways, Crunchyroll Manga, long story short, is Crunchyroll's new manga streaming service, which has a very limited selection. I think it's a little bit more than this, but it's not that much. Actually, if we go up here, because they've added this manga section, they had the word new to it, you click it, and you go to alphabetical. I mean, you don't have to do that, but I'm just doing it. This is proof point. Hit view all. This is it. This is it. I ain't going to popular. This is it. This is all of it. Joint promotion. Well, I think these are... I'll go back and explain joint promotion in a minute, but this is it. All this is it. And updated would be all of this. It's not there. There is not much here, but it's new, so it makes sense. But to go back to that original thing where it was explaining the basics of this, so I can just talk about each individual thing separately and explain it to you all. So it's first off asking how you access Crunchyroll Manga. Well, as it's a separate service now, so like if you were to sign up, it would, and I'll go to it. I want to show it what it looks like for people who actually have the membership, and then I'm gonna log out and I'm gonna show you what that looks like. But as far as what it looks like for me, it's like, well, first off, it's a separate service. Like, you have your anime watchers, you have the drama watchers, the Korean dramas. For people that didn't know, Crunchyroll does have Korean dramas you can watch, but it's like a separate service. If you don't want it, you don't have to get it. And then you have All Access, which is like $12 a month. I think the other two services are like $7 a month, but the All Access member is $12 a month, which is right here. It tells you right here. Anyways, if you were to just do the All Access, or if you're already an All Access member, which explains right here, nothing changes. You just now you can read manga too. If you just want the manga membership and you don't care about the anime or whatever, like I don't know, maybe you buy your DVDs or you watch it on Netflix or Hulu or whatever, it's $5 a month, which is $2 cheaper than the anime, which makes sense considering the limited amount of manga and stuff. Now, if you're just an anime or drama member, which the drama would be the Korean dramas, you can only read the latest chapters, which is actually really cool for those who don't care. Like, if you're just an anime member, which most of you guys probably are, if you do this for Crunchyroll, you get to read the latest chapters. And I know a lot of these series you may not know of, but the ones on the top you should all be aware of. At least two of these, if not all four, which is the Attack on Titan, the Fairy Tail. That's probably the one everyone knows about. But Space Brothers and Mysterious Girlfriend X is on there too. So if you only have the anime membership, you can read the latest chapters. So let's say I believe all these are Kodansha comics, meaning you should be able to get all these from Kodansha. I'll double check and put in some text if it is or if it isn't. And then it's pretty much the rest of the stuff is showing how it benefits the creators and publishers in Japan. How there might be some issues because in certain territories, certain manga may not be available, and they also mention about how due to copyright, well, not really copyright, but due to like contracts they were going through, there may be some chapters of a certain manga that may not be on here because they try to have it out. Like, it's pretty, the way Crunchyroll explains it is simply, if it's not on their site, there better be like a physical or digital version of that volume for you to be able to buy. That's usually how it works. And then the rest of this is just kind of updates. I'll also leave their contact support email address just in case if you sign up for it and you have any issues and they're working on some layout issues, which would make sense. I mean, the thing just came up today, or yesterday, considering when I'm recording this. But anyways, let's show you what it looks like. So let's go up here and click manga, and this is what you get. And if you want to check out a certain series, I have an all access thing, so this may not look the same for you, but as I said, I'll log out and show you what the difference is. But this is what it looks like for an all access person. I'm clicking Mysterious Girlfriend X because I'm a fanboy, and don't judge me. See, now this is the simulpub, meaning this is the simulcast, so I'm guessing Mysterious Girlfriend X is on chapter 82. I'm going to do a comparison just to prove that they are on the latest chapters. It gives you some information about it. You see, it's a Kodansha, that's what I mean. And they're separated by volumes, which I like. And all you have to do is click this little arrow next to the volume, and you get each of the chapters for each volume. It's still in order, so like chapters 1 through 4 in volume 1, 5 through 9 in volume 2, 13 through 17 volume 3. I'm not going to go through all that. But let's say you want to click on the volume and not the chapter. Well, click the volume, and it takes you to the volume 1. And then this is the little reader. This is the e-reader. Now it has all the standard options. You can full screen it. You go to settings. You can change it from 1 page to 2 page. You can zoom in and zoom out, and you can scan this over to go to any page you want. So let's drop it here around page 41, 42. And because it's online, it does take a minute to load, but it's not that bad. As you can see, 1/2 of the page is loaded anyway. It'd probably be easier if you just did single pages, but I mean, here's the translation. It's in English. Everything's cool. By the way, I'm going to say this right now. I prefer the anime look of Mysterious Girlfriend X versus the manga look, but that would make sense. And here's the cool thing. If you're in the volume, you can go to whichever chapter you want. So, Mysterious Girlfriend X. So, I would assume this would be chapter 2. Yep, it tells you right here. It's chapter 2. And then you're automatically reading chapter 2. Obviously, after the thing loads, but you get the point. So, now, let's go to a more popular series like Fairy Tail, which has the same setup. I mean, none of this is different. But I want to prove a point. So, the latest chapter is 357. Now, you Scanlation fans would know this is the latest chapter, not as of October 30th. But just to prove a comparison for those who don't know, I'm going to go to an illegal site here. This is Manga Fox. And I'm going to go to the manga directory. Here's Fairy Tail. We're going to click this. And what is the latest chapter? You may not be able to read this, but it is 357. Now, granted, this came out on October 25th. And this is coming out on October 30th, but they just launched this today, so you can understand. But the whole point is, and then I'm going to just click this just to show. After you get all these ridiculous, wow. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, I see. Fairy Tail got licensed, so they don't even have they just have up here that the newest chapter is out. But I guess because Kodansha has been cracking down on I didn't realize they could crack down on Fairy Tail like that. So Fairy Tail isn't on here, but that's the whole point. Is that 357, it was somewhere. Yeah, 357 up here. Wow, Fairy Tail chapters are like this. Really? Is this how Fairy Tail chapters work? That's besides the point. And for I'm just doing this to prove a point that it is up to date. And the simulpub would be chapter 82 for Mysterious Girlfriend X. So let's look that up. I don't know how often Mysterious Girlfriend X gets released. Once again, I think. Oh, is that okay? So, wow, actually, they're ahead. It looks like. Yeah, looks like Crunchyroll's ahead because this says 81, and the mysterious backstory. And what is this? Oh, this is mysterious tennis court. Is there a difference? I can't tell. Yeah, maybe this is ahead. This might be ahead. Actually, I can check and see if you click the simulcast one, it tells you simulcast. Let me see. Let me just match the titles here because I'm not sure. Actually, I'm confused now. Let me open up volume 7 and actually let's go out of here. I can just click the arrow. Oh, I guess there are chapters that aren't... What? I don't even know. As I said, this thing is new, so I'm still getting used to it. I guess... Oh, maybe I had to hit newest. Or maybe... Oh, they don't have all the volumes for it. They have the latest chapter, but the volumes only go up to chapter 52. So there is a gap. I don't know if it's like that for all of these. I know at least for Mysterious Girlfriend X is like that. Fairy Tail might possibly be like that too. Actually, Fairy Tail is like that. It only has like the last. Wait, how far back does it? Okay, so the last 334 to 357. So that would be the last 23 chapters of Fairy Tail. So it doesn't have everything, but it does give you. And it's cool. Whatever series you're on, there might be a shop option, so you can go right into the shop for stuff. So if you want to buy, because for those who don't realize, Crunchyroll does sell things. So you can buy like the volumes here and like figures. There's a fanboy and Jesus Christ, that price scared the shit out of me. And if you're a member, you get the manga volumes cheaper, as you can see, $11 for people who are just on the site to $8 for people who are actually members. Anyways, now I'm going to show you what this looks like from the perspective of someone, which might be a lot of you, coming into this with no account. So I'm going to log off. Hopefully it's going to go to the login page, isn't it? Yep, I didn't need that. Well, granted, it's not like you know what the password is, right? So this is the perspective of someone who isn't logged in. And let's see how this looks. So we're going to go to Manga. And let's go to Mysterious Girlfriend X. Now I have ad blocker on. And as you can see, you can't open up the volumes, but you can still look at the latest chapter. Go into Fairy Tail just to prove the point. You still get chapter 357 even if you're not logged in, so that is true. I just wanted to prove that. Attack on Titan, I didn't look at it. I don't know if this is the latest chapter of Attack on Titan, but here it is. Chapter 50. Actually, let's go check to make sure that is the latest chapter of Attack on Titan. Just to make sure. Attack. I would think it would be like the first thing considering how freaking popular this thing is. Is that it? I guess that's it. Attack on Titan. Yes. The latest chapter was 50, and on Crunchyroll, the latest chapter is 50, so it is the up-to-date chapters. You don't even necessarily need you don't actually need a goddamn membership to even see the latest chapters, so that's awesome. So for those of you who don't want that, but maybe you want to go back and read, and once again, it also has the shop option, so you go to shop and look at all the, Attack on Titan stuff. Wow, they actually have 3D gear? Oh no, that's just... Okay, I was about to say, that was the gear. I was like, Jesus, I didn't know they were selling that already. It's ridiculous, and you see all the stuff. Attack on Titan fans, and it's a Kodansha comics. So yeah, so that pretty much covers the majority of what I wanted to tell you guys. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know. So if you're a fan of any of these small, and I would say support this. I mean, I already have my pass, so it's not like, but I would say support this. And if you want to support me while supporting this at the same time, go to down in the link below, crunchyroll.com/tdthekid, and sign up, and that supports me, that supports Crunchyroll, and that supports the creators of these mangas. I mean, considering Crunchyroll gives you the ability to even look at the newest chapters without actually, without actually signing up, that's, if you don't have the money, at least you can still look at the latest chapters. So even if you can't, pay anything, just reading it on here would benefit us. Now, granted, I don't know how the simulcasting thing would go. I think it would just go like a normal simulcast, especially because these aren't Shonen Jump mangas, so I don't think it'll be the same thing as Viz. But the whole point is, if you want to support the industry in any way and you don't necessarily have money, you can just look at the newest chapters on here. That's all you got to do. And Friday, I think, is when Fairy Tail gets updated, so we'll see on Friday whether Fairy Tail gets updated the same time of here or not. I would believe it would, but whatever. Me personally, I might actually start reading some of these Space Brothers. Probably Mysterious Girlfriend X and Space Brothers when I see the difference in, like how far the difference is in the manga and the anime. So, yeah, it's cool. Anyways, I think I pretty much talked you guys to death, so please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think, how you like it, and, give feedback. If you want this to get better, just like anything else in any other industry, you decide either with wallets or comments, but do something. Don't just sit there and not do anything. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Insane Game Freak. Likes a game, play to win, and I will catch you guys later.
an old TV show. Which, as a general side note, don't really be expecting too many of these, considering I didn't really watch. Ironically, even then, I didn't watch that many. I didn't watch that many live action shows. This is literally probably the one I know the best and I remember almost everything about it, which is kind of shocking in retrospect.